Hi, and welcome back. I'm Wise Witch Withers. Did you know that we are currently in the Mercury retrograde shadow? Who here knows what a shadow is? So they're before the Mercury retrograde, which starts on July 18th, and after the Mercury retrograde, there is what's called a shadow period. So we are in the pre-shadow period for the upcoming Mercury retrograde. And if you're really in tune with the Mercury retrograde and the shadow period, you may have started noticing some things already. This is a powerful time for reflection, realignment, and noticing what's surfacing beneath the surface. So this reading will focus on hidden messages or returning themes, communication breakdowns, misalignments or course corrections, and integration of lessons. So we're going to be asking, what am I still unraveling and what must be rewoven? As always, we're going to start with a blessing. Blessing the deck to our use and intentions. I have got salt here for salt of the earth. I've got mugwort here burning for air. Let me relight it and hope that my fire detector doesn't go off, my smoke detector doesn't go off. I've got a candle lit for fire, and I am using Cancer New Moon water in my water bowl. All right, I ask the four elements to be present as I bless this oracle deck and dedicate it to your intentions. I ask the four elements to be present as we bless this oracle deck and dedicate it to our intentions. I ask the four elements to be present as I bless this oracle deck and dedicate it to our intentions. So mote it be 3 times 3 times 3. Earth, bless this deck with wisdom. Air, bless this deck with clear communication. Fire, bless this deck with inspiration. Water, bless this deck with insight. Energy coming through the deck now. We are grounded to the earth, to nature. I can feel the energy coursing through the cards. We are connected. Can you feel it? This is going to be a good reading. I can tell already. All right, I'm moving the elements to the side. We're going to do just a straight 7 card. See what comes up. Got bird, which is freedom and opportunity. Mushroom, which is recycling and breaking down problems. Summer and mint. Summer is expansion, growth. Mint is abundance, persistence, proliferation. What else have we got? What else have we got? What am I still unraveling and what must be rewoven? What else have we got here? Just need a couple more cards. Cup of tea. Hedge. Cup of tea is patience, reassessment. Hedge is potential, boundaries, indecision. And then we've got the potion card, invigoration and empowerment. Okay. So let's take a look. The one card, the bird, freedom and opportunity. Freedom and opportunity. The bird on there. You saw that there are several birds on that card. There's the big vulture at the top, the smaller bird with no wings at the bottom. And there's penguins. And then there was the big bird in the center with its wings spread open, like it was just ready and waiting for that opportunity to come by. So the one card is echo from the past. That's our theme for the one card. What energy or issue from the past is resurfacing now? The bird card tells us that there's a new opportunity close by. So maybe an energy or issue from the past is a past opportunity that is coming back around again. So you want to lift your head past your current focus and look around for it. Literally, a bird's eye view may reveal something you might otherwise have never known about. New opportunities are on the horizon. So lift your head up, look around during this time of the pre-shadow, the Mercury retrograde pre-shadow. You're going to see that there are opportunities from your past coming back around that maybe you regretted not capitalizing on the first time. Or maybe the timing wasn't right the first time the opportunity came around, and now the timing is right. So definitely lift your head up, take a bird's eye view of the big picture and see what opportunities are coming back around for you. The 2 card, current fog. What's unclear or misaligned in my thoughts, speech, or understanding? And we got the mushroom card, which is recycling and breaking down problems. So if we look at the big, beautiful mushrooms on this card and the insects on the mushrooms and the plants growing up around it, it's just a beautiful, beautiful card. Recycling and breaking down problems. This supports you. This card supports you as you break down problems into smaller issues and to work to solve them separately to make incremental advances in life. This discoveries you're going to make, you guys, with every step forward can be used to nourish and enrich future projects. So this is going with your opportunity card. Your mushroom card is here to enrich those future projects. So what's unclear or misaligned in your thoughts, speech, or understanding is that maybe you think you don't have the support that you need in order to take on this project. And this mushroom card is telling you you do have the support that you need. The discoveries you make every step forward can be used to nourish and enrich this project. So this is just confirming what the one card already told us. Now, you guys, summer, these unspoken, what truth or emotion needs to be communicated or acknowledged? What truth or emotion needs to be communicated or acknowledged? The unspoken. You guys, summer is all about expansion and growth. What have we just been talking about with the bird card and the mushroom card? We're talking about an opportunity from the past representing itself. We're talking about having all of the support, nourishment, and guidance we need to take on this opportunity. And now we're getting the summer card that's talking about expansion and growth. So this opportunity is going to give us expansion and growth in our lives. It's going to provide us with a optimal time to keep our eye on the energies in our life so that they stay focused and productive. You've got to tend to your projects. You got to tend to your garden to make sure it doesn't become overgrown and scraggly. Some endeavors will fall as others overshadow them, like a vine strangling a beautiful plant. And so you don't want your new project that you are nourishing and have the support for to die or be strangled like a beautiful plant. So you want to stay focused and productive and take care of that new project. All right, the 4 card is Mint, Lessons of the Loop. What lesson is Mercury trying to teach me through this cycle? You guys, the Mint card is all about abundance, persistence, proliferation. This is the results of your hard work. That's what the Mint card is all about. Look at that gold in the middle there. The fish at the top. Abundance. Abundance. That's what this is all about. So this is telling us that this project, this current situation, you need to stay on top of that. You need to be persistent with this new project. You need to stay attuned and attentive to it. Somebody may try to distract you from it, but with persistence, you will see proliferation. You will see abundance. Make your own decisions. Don't let somebody else steal your agency. Dig in and be strong. Remember, stubbornness isn't necessarily a negative trait. There could be unfair limitations being imposed upon you. So don't let that happen. Don't let it interfere with all of the good things you've got going on. So what lesson is Mercury trying to teach you through this cycle? To stand in your own truth. And by doing so, you will reap the rewards through abundance. Course correction. What needs to be revised, reviewed, or realigned? We drew a cup of tea. So this I find really interesting because the cup of tea is about patience and reassessment. And with the cup of tea, we are doing that reflection. I'm going to just show you the cup of tea here real quick. The cup of tea, doesn't that look good? All the steam coming off of that tea. It looks delicious. I love me a good cup of tea. All right. Remember, a watched pot never boils, you guys. So let it do its work in its own time and trust in the process. You've got a lot of good stuff going on. And so now you need to trust in the process. Use the time to reflect on the situation. And that's what we are talking about here with number 5, course correction, what needs to be revised, reviewed, or realigned. This cup of tea card is telling you that all this work that you've been doing has led up to this point now. And we need to use the time to reflect on the situation, how we feel about it, and reassess the perspective. This card reminds you that perhaps not all is as it seems. So if we pair this with the mint card, and tea and mint go really well together, you guys. I love some mint in my tea. We pair these together. They came right together in the deck. Then what we are looking at is whatever or whoever is trying to derail you in the mint card. The cup of tea is telling you it's not what it seems. They are not what they seem. And so it is reinforcing what the mint card told you, that you need to persist and trust your intuition. And that's what the lesson of the loop is. That is what the Mercury is trying to teach you through this cycle, is to stand in your own truth. So be confident in your own truth through this Mercury cycle. Shadow Ally, the 6th card. What hidden strength or unseen guide is helping me through this? We got the Hedge card. The Hedge card. So what is helping us through this? The Hedge card is all about potential, boundaries, indecision. So what helps us through, what ally is helping us through, it's our boundaries. Take a look at this card. There's so much to see in this card. We've got scales of justice. We've got a gate. We've got a fence. We've got an actual hedge creating a boundary and a pathway. We've got the moonlight in the background and the hills and the trees. There's just a lot going on in this hedge card. It's a symbol of moving between two states of being, or two worlds, riding the hedge, so to speak. It's a phrase used to describe spirit journeys where awareness travels to acquire information and undertake new experiences. The hedge belongs to neither world, being the liminal space between the two. If you are in that liminal space, it is time to choose which side to step into for now. You can't stay there forever. So, do you need to be firmer about how you allow others to impact you? Or are your boundaries so strong that you're pushing people away? For you, in this moment and how this reading has been going, this card is about the boundaries. It is about, that is your hidden strength. That is your guide helping you through this, are your boundaries. So you see the hedge creating the boundary for the pathway. Stay on the path. Don't ride the hedge. Don't get distracted by what may be going on around you or the existential stuff. Stay focused on the path. Let your boundaries do their job, and you won't have to worry about who is going to try to distract you, what may be hidden in those around you. You let those boundaries be your hidden strength to guide you through this. And the message to your future self, the 7 card. What should I remember when Mercury goes and the fog lifts? You got the potion card. The potion card. Get those pretty potions on there. The potion card stands for invigoration and empowerment. Invigoration and empowerment. So, this card is saying that you can choose to empower yourself with a small gesture of concentrated magic. It can refresh you enough to galvanize your motivation. And what do you need more than to take on a new project, to have all the things that we've talked about in this reading, than motivation? Meditating in nature is a great way to empower yourself. Not every action needs to be huge. Not every change needs to be immediate and widespread and sweeping. Don't discount what a tiny gesture or a moment create. What energizes you on a daily basis? So once the fog lifts, remember you have the power of intention inside you. You have the power to do any act with intention that can stimulate forward momentum. You've got the magic inside you. Happy Mercury retrograde shadow period, you guys. I'll do a new reading for Mercury retrograde come July 18th. Don't forget to check out my chakras, crystals, and oracle cards my videos. I will link one in the corner for you. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Wise Witch Withers. Subscribe so you don't miss any content. And leave me a comment. Let me know how your Mercury retrograde pre-shadow is going. Thanks so much.